Hey guys, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I trust you're having a fantastic weekend and you enjoyed the racing that took place out at Kenilworth. I'm going to have the postman tipping out at the Turffontein for tomorrow, and I'm going to hand you over to the postman for his analysis.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, no matter where in the world you guys are, and a big warm welcome to the Top Tipper family. Racing comes to us on Sunday, 28th of Jan, with Turffontein, Stand-Side Track, 8 races carded. Before we get into that, I hope you guys watched the preview for the Met. I had a fantastic day today. Wow, I caught the place accumulator. I took 2 horses every leg and ended up doubling up, so I had a nice percent of that 8,000 odd rand. I punted the 8 in the first race. I thought that was a good thing. Again, as I said, the second race with all those first timers, and I don't like the way this race was structured. We saw 100 to 1 shot arrive there, so I certainly hope you were out there or you stayed out. The third race, I said to you guys that Green with Envy was a nice bet, and I certainly hope you got involved with that one. Fourth race, only 2 horses at my command. Quasi for sure at my command arrives. Things went really, really well for me. I'm really fortunate. Fifth race, I still said Stidley was the roughie of the race. That got beat, that ran second, but paid very, very nicely for a place. Race 6, I still said to the guys, Dice, I thought was the right one. Look, we will never know if what the result would have been if Isi Vungu Vungu was running, but nevertheless, Dice did arrive for us and paid well for a win. Seventh race, Red Palace let us down a bit, but a great ride, a great win with Princess Kala. The eighth race, I was very fortunate there. I only had 2 horses in the PA. I had the Tail of Comet and Winter Rainfall. Tail of Comet running third, so I was lucky there. And in the ninth race, I still said to the guys last night, take a trifecta box, 2, 9, 11 for 6 rand. Unfortunately, it was first, second, and fourth. However, the 2 I still thought that had a chance. I actually had a small each way win on that. And very, very fortunate there. Caught the place accumulator and had places there. Aragosta ran a great race for us, finishing third. And I think for me the big disappointment was the 8 in the last race. However, I did say I liked the 4 horses there. I went 5, 8, 9 and 10. But yeah, I had a great race day. Everything went well. And I hope you guys are showing a nice profit as well. Let's move on to the Turffontein card. As I said, 8 races carded. We sort of sit with the same situation early on, where there's many first-timers. And as I said, I don't think it's fair on the public to have these races included in the exotics. What I've done, guys, I've taken 2 Bipots whereby I've loaded up early on. And I've gone small in the other one. Please just watch for jockey changes, check for scratchings, you know. The third race, I've gone there. I think the horse number 1 is a win bet. I know it's coming back from a rest, but we'll get into that later. So let's go through the card together. Race 1, Joff at 1240. Maiden juvenile plate for the girls, 1160 meters. I go through here, and I think the first timers is the way to go. I've gone 6, 8, 7, and 3 in that order. I'm putting 6, 7, 8 in the one bar pot, and I'm going 6 and 8 in the next bar pot. I'm hoping to get through there. As I said, I've gone for the 3 first timers. They really nicely bred, and I'm sure we'll get through there. Second race on the card. First they got the PH off at 1:15. This is another juvenile plate over 1160, and the same scenario, a whole lot of first timers. That really makes me sick. What I've done here in the buy pot, I've put 4 horses in the one. I've gone 2, 4, 6, and 7. So I've gone the 3 first timers with the 1 horse that has run. That's horse number 4. We go and look, ran 5th, 4 lengths off the winner. I mean, nothing to write home about, but could be in the shake-up, but I'm not prepared to take a chance with a horse that I don't, that I'm not sure of. So as I said, I've got 2, 4, 5, and 6 in the one Bipot. The other Bipot taking a chance, just going to go 2 and 4. Plus accumulator, no chances. 2, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we can double or treble up there. Third race on the card, first leg of the Pick 6, due off at 13.50. Maiden plate, over 1,400 meters. I have been told that horse 4, Father Millions, has been scratched, leaving us with a field of 10. And I do think that horse number 1, Tyrconnell, is the right one here. Currently round about 2 to 1, 22 to 10. I know he's coming back from a rest, but has been running to some really, really decent sorts. When I go through the card, for me, the only one that may beat it is the stable companion, the 9, Forest God, nicely bred, cost an arm and a leg, but on breeding, maybe wanting a touch further. Again, please guys, if you're going to have a bet on the nose in this race, watch the betting. If the horse number 9, if there's a ton of support for it, maybe don't back the 1 on the nose. If it drifts out, I think 1 is the right thing at around about 22 to 10. So what I've done in the place accumulator and the 1 Bipot, I've banked the 1, and the other one, no chances. I'm taking 3 horses. And in order of preference, I have gone 1, 9, 5, and 11. The 5 ran third last time out. Wasn't an improved effort. Did go to the front, and I think that Ryan will jump. I think he'll be up there, and he may be able to stay on for second or third. Pick 6, if you take a chance, you can bank the 1, even if the stable companion wins, the first time a rule comes into play. Fourth race on the card, you're off at 14.25, maiden plate for the girls, over 1,400 meters. And here again, not the easiest race in the whole world. Narrow first selection, I've gone for the 6, DeMarco's Jet. Calvin Habib, he retains the right for the mowing yard. Go and look at his last run, was slow, was very, very green, was drawn in the car park, and I'm looking for an improved effort from that. I think should be there and thereabouts. The second selection here in the fourth race would be horse number 5, Sound Machine, Gavlarina for the pedigree yard. Again, we go and look, last time out, drawn in the car park, was not disgraced. I'm hoping that the additional 200 meters will suit. I'm throwing this one in as well. And then again, you can't leave out the 7, Follow the Sun. Has a 2 moderate efforts, but again, doesn't have to be too great to win this race. But I'm not taking any chances here. Smaller punters, if you want to pull 1 or 2 of them out, it's entirely up to you. But I'm not prepared to take a chance. I've gone 6, 5, 7, and 4 in the fourth race. No chances there. Fifth race on the card, off at 1,500 hours. Merit rated 96 handicap, again over the sprint distance of 1,160 meters. And I go through here, and I'm going to watch him go down. I fancy this horse 4, Wise Act, Ryan Manga, Cornet Spiss. Reverting back to the 1,160 meters, I certainly think he's in with a chance. Has been running to some decent sorts. I would have preferred this one to be drawn a little bit on the outside, but the course hasn't had much rain, so in a small field, certainly in with a tickle here. But I am going first, number 4. Second, I'm going for the 1, I Am Giant, Cabela Manciani for the Crawford yard. Go and look at that, ran third, 4 lengths to Dice. Dice came home really, really well today, so that form has been boosted. Don't leave it out. For third, I've gone for the 5, Back in Business, Chase Majan, Joey Soma. This combination has been really hot lately, and I'm not going to leave this one out as well. I'm going to go 3 horses in all the exotics. I'm going 4, 1, 5, and for fourth, I like horse number 3, but I do think that 1, 4, and 5 for me, swingers, trifectas, exactly. I'm going to box those 3 around. 6th race on the card, due off at 15.35. This is the listed event over 1,800 meters. We go through here, and I like horse number 4, Shoemaker at a nice each way bet. I think it's weighted to turn the tables on Electric Gold. I did fancy this one last time out. I think we all had a bet on Electric Gold. But this time out, with the weight turnover, I really, really think that Shoemaker will go very, very close here. And as I said, each way bet. I think litigation, I'm looking for an improved effort from this one. I think the 2,400 meters blatantly too far. We go and look at this horse, has had 4 runs, course and distance, for 2 wins and a second at long odds. Throw this one in your swingers, exactors. Don't leave it out your exotics. I think horse number 1, Meridius, will go close as well. Chase Marjan rides well for the yard. I think he's got about 60 or 70% play strike rate for the yard. Don't leave it out. And then obviously Electric Gold, for the bigger punches. But I'm going to go 4 and 2. I'm hoping to get through with that. If you want to take a smaller percentage and you fancy a 3, throw in 4, 2 and 3. But I do think horse number 4 is a nice each way value. 7th race on the card, you're off at 16:10. Spook Express listed event, 2,400 meters is the distance. And here, I think horse number 4, Red Maple, is another one that we can have a small each way bet on. I know it is drawn a little bit wide, but I think Gavin will jump. I think he will set off the pace, and I certainly think that this one's been prepped for this race, worth an each way tickle there. For second, I've gone for the 8 Special Charm. Calvin Habib for the match at yard. I think with the handy galloping mass of 54, must be in with a massive chance. And again, Calvin has a 50% play strike rate for the yard, so it should be there and thereabouts. I've thrown in horse number 9, Spring in Heaven, to run third, Jeff Seister, with 52 on the back for the De Kock yard. Can be there and thereabouts. And then I've thrown in the top weight 1, Rennie, as well. I do think the 4 is a nice each way bet. Jackpots, I'm certainly going to take all forces. I'm going to rather take a smaller percentage than try and bank here. I think could be quite a tricky card. 8th race on the card, the lucky last, you're off at 16:45. Made rate at 74 handicap. Again, 2,400 meters is the distance. I was told that horse number 8 in Kosana has been scratched, leaving us with a field of 8. For me, first selection here is horse number 2, and this is Ideal Future. Donald Geertsen gets the ride here for the Kruger yard. 1 run, course and distance, finishing 3rd, and I certainly think that the 1.5 claimer will aid this horse. The horse runs well for the jock. For me, maybe worth a small each way touch as well. 20 drachmas, one like a good thing should last them out. We had that. I know we punted that in from 9 to 2 for 1 by 10 lengths. Handicapper has whacked this horse. It beat a really, really moderate field, even though by 10 lengths. They've pushed it up to a mid-rate of 88. I don't know if that's too much. But anyway, I've got that to run second. For third, I think the 7 Nuclear Force must be thrown in. Throw this one in all swingers, trifectas, quartets. I think that can run the drum there. And then for fourth, I've gone for the Eiger Sanction. So 2, 1, 7, and 4. And I'm going to look to have an each way touch on the 2. As I said, guys, when you taking your bets, please just check for jockey changes, check for scratchings. We know what happens after feature races. Some of the jocks can't get back, so there may be a couple jockey changes, a couple scratchings. I'm not taking a chance. I'm going to load up. Obviously, if the money comes for something, I may restructure the bets. The third race is the one that I'm looking for a punt on the nose on the 1. But if that drifts like a barge and all the money for the 9, I'm certainly not going to have a touch there. So you're just going to have to sit and watch. But I certainly think that we can catch some exotics on Sunday. Guys, take it easy. Look after yourself. And again, I certainly hope you had a great day at the Cape Met. And we'll chat during the week. Stephen, back to you guys in the studio.
Hey, the Postman, thanks for that. We really appreciate. I see you've tipped an 8-race program. I see you've got 2 Bipots, your PA, your Jackpot 1, Jackpot 2, and I see you've got 1 win bet and 2 each way bets. So please, Lord, let them arrive for the punters, and let's keep our winning streak going forward. Guys, all in all, enjoy, have fun, break a leg, and cheers for now.